I love the fact that Lohen is as crazy as he was during the trailers. Like, I think it's because we have so many characters that are like on the good leaning side and less, air quotes, morally gray. I'm thinking of like Arlecchino, right? We have very few characters that are like her, and Lohen definitely fits that category for sure, that they stand out whenever we do get. So I'm very happy they didn't shy away from it, at least in the trailer. I'm just hoping they don't shy away from it in the actual story itself, you know? Lepus Miles Chapter. Some believe that the title of Knight is a reflection of one's merit and glory, while the Knight's Blade is where the strength and conviction reside. Others have expressed the opinion that glory is but a hollow name and conviction. Nothing more than idle talk, as they believe that raw power is the only thing that can protect what matters. When a mere mortal catches a glimpse of power capable of rewriting fate itself, should they prostrate themselves in resignation or stand tall in defiance? The shadows of yore stir once more, and there's no escape from the imminent reckoning. Also, why is he a hare? There has to be some mythology that ties to this. Like, I'm thinking of Alice in Wonderland type of thing, because there are some interpretations of Alice in Wonderland where the rabbit's kind of crazy. So that's what I think it is going in, but I can be proven wrong. A knight's merit. The knights are busy preparing for an awards ceremony in front of the Favonius Cathedral Plaza. What reward? Other than, like, I guess the expedition group coming home, but... Is that Kaya?
Huh? It's not a holiday or anything, is it? Why is it so lively in here?
My god, it's Kaya!
Prepare a few more strings of colored flags. As for the celebratory wine, I'll do the quality check in person. This is our first award ceremony since the Expeditionary Force's triumphant return. We're looking to put on a show, you hear?
Of course, the self-adorned theater kid is putting on a show.
Leave it to us, Captain Kaya.
An award ceremony?
Oh? The Honorary Knight and Paimon. Well, this saves me the trouble of sending someone to invite you. I'm sure our colleagues from the expedition will be delighted to see such prestigious guests in attendance.
The knights are giving out awards?
Well, I'm sure you know how many knights bear unique titles, yes? Take the Grand Masters Boreas or Captain Eula's Spindrift, for example. Some may inherit. Others have unique origins.
I knew that Varka was tall, but seeing the comparison to Eula... Oh my god!
But in the vast majority of cases, they are titles conferred to honor said knight's conduct and achievements.
Like how I'm the honorary knight?
You could say that. Shame we were so busy with the issue of Dvalin's corruption back then, or we'd have held a ceremony for you too. Let me think. Why don't we make it up to you this time?
It's fine. It's been so long anyway. It's been almost 6 years.
Besides, isn't the ceremony meant for the knights who are back from the expedition in triumph? We wouldn't want to steal their thunder. Plus, being honored guests is way more impressive than actually receiving a title. You know, makes us sound like big shots.
You might actually have a point there. Well, I'd want the reward sometimes. I don't know. I feel like Aether is kind of a little apathetic to this.
Is that so? In that case, I'm looking forward to seeing you at the ceremony.
By the way, who's getting titles this time around?
Mostly those who've made outstanding contributions during the expedition. Winfried, Leifhelm, and Lohen, Vice Captain of the 5th Company.
Whoa, he hasn't had a title yet?
Wait, Ham? You mean he doesn't have one yet?
Maybe I'm just Paimon.
If it were just a question of personal ability, he'd have received a title before the expedition even started. But he hasn't been with us for very long, and... well, let's just say there are personal reasons for the delay. Word is that he'll not only gain a title, but also official command over 5th Company.
Oh, okay, so he does get more responsibilities. And then there's Nicole. Dead in a ditch. Oh my god, the day, not Nicole. No, the day Noelle, an actual title and becomes a knight, we all better be celebrating. She deserves it.
Why, by my count, he's even set to break a certain someone's record.
Whose record? What's what record?
The youngest captain of the Knights of Favonius, of course. The previous record holder was our former cavalry captain, Diluc.
Anyway, D-Luke mentioned. I'm so normal about it.
I wonder what face our former captain will make when that happens.
I'm guessing he won't make any face.
I wouldn't be so sure. He smiled oh so brilliantly the day he set that record.
Okay, but also he didn't have the dead dad situation to deal with when that happened, okay?
A smiling champion of justice, huh? Yeah, nah. Paimon can't see it.
Well, let's not dwell on that. Care to guess what title our dear Vice Captain Lohen will receive?
Oh, we're playing name games, are we? You're up, Paimon.
Gotcha! Easy! So, Lohen... Dagger Knight? Smirking Knight! Right! Punching Bag Knight!
Your skills are fading, Paimon. Also, we don't know Lohen enough to give him a title, honestly.
Nuh-uh! This guy's just hard to sum up! Anyway, what's his title gonna be?
I'd say most signs right now point to the Benevolent Knight.
Why?
Benevolent? How's that even slightly associated with him?
Unless it's like subverting expectations or something.
Long story. Alas, it seems someone has come looking for you.
We can't tell you right now because it's gonna be important to the story later.
Honorary Knight! Honorary Knight! Thank goodness you're actually here.
Oh, hi, Porthos. Is there something you need from me?
The Grandmaster would like you to come to the Knights of Favonius headquarters. He says he has important matters to discuss.
Oh, okay.
Varka? What important business would he have with us?
Looking for an excuse to slack off, maybe. Or maybe he wants to sneak out for a drink?
Paimon can't say she'd be surprised. But it's not like he's never serious, so maybe something really has come up.
Well, let's go see him, just in case. Talk to you later, Kaya.
See you later. Remember to attend the ceremony. Yes. Quality control for our drinks. That'll require a personal touch.
Sure, Kaya,
Any questions about the award ceremony arrangements? Perhaps. Are you even listening?
I don't think he is, actually.
Okay, no objections.
Lohen!
He kind of sounds like Sethos in that one line.
Huh? Oh, yeah, can I go now? Yeah, thanks a lot, Grandmaster.
Bro is gone.
Hey, get back here! What is it with you young people these days? When I first earned my title, I was so excited I couldn't sleep a wink all night.
Huh? Oh? And how many barrels of wine did you guzzle while counting sheep?
That's not the point.
Oh!
Forget it. I know you're not interested in a knightly title, or the position of captain, but it's Adorno's final wish to have you inherit the title of Benevolent Knight before he officially retires. You've been back in Mondstadt for a while now, and you're usually stationed at Dornman Port. Have you not thought about going to see him?
It sounds like you don't want to see him. Also, I do appreciate that at least there is another character that will frustrate Varka the way that Varka frustrates Jean.
Hey, there have been too many reports to file since our return from the expedition. I haven't been able to find the time.
That sounds like an excuse.
Oh. Odd that the handwriting on the reports you've submitted looks rather like Gunther's, wouldn't you say?
Oh my god, drag him.
Ugh, can't even handle a little paperwork. He still needs more training.
Oh, he sounds like he's going to kill him.
Anyway, go have a good talk with Adorno. We'd like a smooth transition for both the title and the position of captain. Consider this a direct order from yours truly, the Grand Master, so don't go using work as an excuse, you hear? Don't look so worried. I have a rough idea of the agreement you two made before the expedition. If you need someone to cover for you, considering Adorno's special circumstances, I can make an exception and go with you.
Forget it. You two have worked together for so long, he'd see right through you with a glance.
True. And besides, I've got other matters to attend to. Is there anyone else you can take?
It sounds like it's going to be me.
Someone convincing, but not too close to Adorno. Do we have such a knight here in Mondstadt?
That knight you speak of has just arrived.
So, is that why you borrowed Varka's name to summon us here?
I was troubled. Troubled, I tell you. But then, I just happened to see you two walking by from the window. This must be the Animo Archon's guidance, don't you think?
No, literally, this is just, convenient plot time.
Oh. Paimon's not sure what's going on yet, but you just want us to help you scam someone, don't you?
Oh, no, not at all. Honesty is a knight's badge of virtue. I'd just like you to play the part of my friends.
Not friends being friends. All right, I see you.
And corroborate some of the expedition's events while you're at it. Relax. If I say a single lie, feel free to punch me, all right?
I will take you up on that after. I hope you know. Like, actually.
Wait, there's a ton of problems with that. We didn't even meet up with Varka until the very end of the expedition. And we didn't run into you and not cry either.
All right, speaking of friends, I've heard tell of a certain friendly custom.
Of shutting the fuck up.
The friendship fee. Here,
Oh.
I insist.
That also works. Bribery! What kind of custom is that? What kind of friend are you talking about?
That's a lot of friendship.
Girl,
I receive an allowance for special missions. Guess it all piled up before I knew it. I don't really have any use for so much money, so why not give it to a friend?
I love that you could probably just smash cut every time he says friend.
You know, we could always do with another friend.
Girl,
Don't you think?
you were swayed so fast. What about those problems you mentioned?
Problems are meant to be solved. For the sake of friends.
Are you holding on to Lowen's arm? Setting aside whether we're doing this for a friend or friendship fee, I'm starting to wonder who this Adorno is. Also, chat wishes they were Paimon right now.
Adorno the Benevolent Knight, captain of the 5th Company, and my direct superior.
Benevolent Knight? Wasn't that...
The knightly title I'm about to inherit? It seems that's the rumor. But in truth, he and I made a pact. In return for recommending me for the expedition, he hoped I, in turn, would reflect on what it truly means to be a virtuous knight while I was away. Once it was all over, I'd then inherit the title Benevolent Knight from him, as well as the position of captain.
That seems too good to be true. Like, why would he want to give the title to you? Especially because it doesn't seem that they knew each other that much in the past.
Wait, does that mean you aren't confident you can get his approval and that's why you want us to go along with your little show?
Don't get me wrong, I have no interest in titles or positions. I'd just rather not listen to his nagging.
Okay, so maybe this is like a... I'm trying to think of like what his Adorno's position is in this story. I'm guessing it's like a dad type of character. It's like, child, you must learn the ways of the world and knighthood and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Did he not join the expedition himself?
Oh, he'd have loved to. He's a real veteran of Varka's campaigns. Wouldn't have missed that show for the world. If age and strength were still on his side. But I imagine it is now his final wish to find the benevolent title a home.
Is that so? Then we'll...
Got it. I'll tag along for the ride. Just for the tea, though. Nothing else. And also the money. But mainly just the tea.
I knew that would do the trick. Off we go then. To Dornman Port.
Hey! How much of what you just said was true, huh? You sure you're not out to scam this Adorno guy?
Why are we saying this out loud? And also, why are we focusing on this door?
The situation in Sumeru is as described above. It is time to eliminate the remaining poison Dottore has left in Mondstadt.
Oh.
Eric, Ursa. It's been a while since I last heard those names. I can feel a headache coming on.
It's been such a long time before we've heard those names. Oh my god. Wait, so are we dealing with manga stuff? Yo, wait. What is this? Lowen's friendship fee. A heavy Mora pouch. Its opening shimmering with the golden glow of friendship. I'm gonna open this up later so I can see how much there is in here.
Hey, old man. Still kicking, I see.
Not the pop out. I really like how animated Lohen is, honestly.
Huh. Didn't buy the farm during the expedition? Thought you might have fallen into some pit somewhere, what with how long it's taken you to come see me.
Ooh, wait. I like him already.
You worry too much. When it comes to pits, I've been the one doing all the digging and burying.
That's a novel way to say hello.
Who are these two?
My friend, the honorary knight, and his guide Paimon.
Oh my god, I look so gentlemanly and dashing.
Honorary Knight. The same one that resolved the Storm Terror incident.
In the flesh, sir. That's me.
Oh, he didn't just resolve that incident. He helped us complete the expedition. The Wild Hunt, the Doctor, Andreas. He played a part in dealing with all of them.
Oh? I've quizzed the knights at Dornman Port about what happened during the expedition. Unfortunately, for some reason, none of them were willing to tell me the whole story. It's almost as if someone told them to avoid me.
Lohen, was it your doing?
Since we've got a moment, let's have a proper chat. How did this magnificent knight here end up making friends with you?
By accident.
I suppose it's because we both possess a chivalric spirit that shines as bright as Mora. Isn't that right, Paimon?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just like Mora.
I've been keeping my promise to you, you know. For instance, I've been organizing group training sessions with my fellow knights every week to build ironclad trust between friends.
The disgust in friends. You mean the training session that you may have almost tried to poison several people?
All right, the team building I told you about. Great way to foster trust and chemistry.
Uh-huh.
As for this week's training plan...
Drugging the wine one night in advance. Girl, we can't keep doing this.
Oh, my stomach! My stomach!
Secretly swapping a teammate's ammo.
What sorcery is this, huh? What do you mean there are no bullets in your gun?
Digging traps at the training grounds.
Surely the vice captain can't take us all out if we swarm him at once. Come on, let's get him!
Oh, and they're all dead.
Real combat's 10 times harder than training, and the enemy's 100 times more cunning than I am. Remember this well. Once you're on the battlefield, the only one you can truly trust is yourself.
Is this team building?
And so, to ensure the absolute safety of my friends, I went out every night, eliminating potential threats around our stronghold.
Vigilance and reconnaissance are indeed things a company captain needs to pay attention to.
Vigilance, reconnaissance, it's so much trouble, and for what? Enemies who disappear quietly won't disturb anyone's sleep.
Oh, wait, is this the type of story where it's just like, oh, I'm gonna do everything myself until it ends up to a point where I can't and suddenly I need someone's help? Because it sounds like that. While infiltrating the enemy camp, Lohen will use special dagger techniques to complete his mission. His elemental skill and burst will also be switched to infiltration-specific techniques. Additionally, the target that Lohen has locked onto will receive a special mark. When using his elemental skill, Lohen will throw a dagger at the target foe. It will defeat a normal enemy on hit, while elite enemies will be frozen. This elemental skill has 2 usages. In addition, you'll be able to use an elemental burst after 2 opponents have been hit by Lohen's elemental skill. When using the elemental burst, Lohen will launch a surprise attack on a nearby locked-on target and defeat all enemies at once. It's time for you to die. And death. Wow, that was fast. Okay.
No fairy tale ending for you. Shh, nighty-night.
Nighty-night! Oh my god. You know, I'm making a lot of noise for someone who is stealth. I'm coming up so fast.
There's a strange guy wandering around these parts.
Is there?
We've lost lots of comrades at his hands.
Where
Did
did
we?
he come from anyway? He must have a death wish messing with the uppity sneaky.
Oh, it's you two. That's who's talking. It's time for you to die. Hold on. I'm taking out everyone else first. Because that's what good reconnaissance is.
Haven't you smoked that little weasel out yet? Find him! I'm gonna turn him into a popsicle! We're working on it. We'll find him for sure.
Uh-huh. Sure. Oh, that was the boss. Wait, I didn't kill the other guy then. Hold on. It's time for you to die. Oh, no.
Enough messing about. Time to wrap this up.
Did that not count? That's so rude. That is so rude. Anyone else? Oh, it's just you three. Okay.
Ah, those meddling knights. Will they ever stop getting in our way?
People who can't stop yapping about justice really get my goat.
Especially when one of them's launching sneak attacks all day. Why, if he ever falls into my hands, I swear I'll...
Uh-huh, you what? You do what?
Like lambs to the slaughter.
At least that gave me it. I thought it wasn't for a hot second.
Just ensuring my friends get a good night's rest. All in a day's work, you know? Of course, in order to gather intel for the expeditionary force, I also needed to maintain my connections at all times and communicate earnestly with my friends.
I will say this is the first time I've actually liked a stealth mission like that. That was fun. The other times with Aether stressed me out.
I didn't expect you to have matured so much from one trip.
Come, let me sprinkle some more salt on the cut.
Chat wishes that was them. Add 1 bottle of salt. Add 3 bottles. Ooh, 3 bottles of salt.
Perhaps another dash of pepper.
What are we cooking? Add... Ooh, I don't like that much pepper. I'm gonna go with 3. That's
a
about
sprinkling of spices to finish things off.
Yeah, all of it.
Now this is how you grill meat.
That's what I expected. Were we supposed to assume that we were cooking this dude?
Here, would you like some? I mean, you've had nothing for nearly 3 days. Or would you like to try something else?
No! This is so ominous. This is crazy that this is a Genshin screenshot! Anyway, I prefer spices. I liked my food seasoned.
May I take this to mean that we have an agreement? You'll cooperate? Lovely! That makes us friends from now on. And you know how it is between friends. No betrayals. You understand? So you two, I didn't lie, did I?
Uh-huh. You didn't, somehow.
And that's the story, old man. Now pass on that benevolent knight title thing and get some well-deserved rest, all right?
Hey now, we aren't finished talking yet, are we? Word is that you faced a truly formidable foe while in Nodcry. Someone called the Rehir of Solnari, I believe.
I forgot the Rehir Solnari was there.
Whoa, really? Why haven't we heard you and Varka talk about that?
There's nothing to tell.
Uh-huh.
I was with the Grand Master when we ambushed Rerir, but...
You sure
not only
were.
was I useless, I even ended up acting as a punching bag. That left me laid up in camp for several days. By the time I could finally get out of bed, I heard the news that you had all joined forces to banish him.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that's why Paimon didn't see you when we were duking it out with Rerir. It's not like you to miss a fight.
Paimon.
Oh, sorry.
No need to apologize. You're right. I wasn't strong enough. I was slow. Weak.
Powerless. Mortal.
I don't like that flash in between both of them. That's ominous.
Lohen! Hey, you! Take him and fall back!
He was a sinner who once set his face against the world. He wields abyssal powers far beyond our imagination.
Yeah, in the end, we had to use his power against him just to banish him. So, don't worry about it too much.
But he was once a mere mortal too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen this Rehir of Solnari with my own eyes, but I believe that strength alone does not a knight make. Anyway, I've got some important work to attend to. You and your friends can come along if you like, Lohen.
Important work? Aren't you already semi-retired?
Yeah, but he's not fully retired yet.
Ha! Just follow me and you'll see. Consider this required reading for any benevolent knight.
Ah! The benevolent knight is here! Grandpa Adorno!
Meow!
Hey now! No rushing, and no snatching. Easy now. Line up properly.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. They're just kids. A little excitement is a good thing. Here you go, today's candy.
Thanks, Grandpa. Ooh, this is great!
Is this the important work you spoke of?
Oh, we're just getting started, recruit. Try to keep up.
Understood, Captain.
I feel like Lohen should take a different type. Why am I sweeping? You don't like feeding or petting the dogs? Or the cats? How dare you?
Ugh.
You good? Are you alright? I've never seen you this exhausted even after a fight.
I should be the one asking you. How are you so skilled at this?
Because Aether's an extrovert. You get used to it. Such is the life of an adventurer.
I can barely imagine our honorary knight doing things like this all day long.
We don't spend every waking hour fighting bad guys who want to destroy the world, you know. Also, the world would be a way scarier place if that happened every day.
You seem a bit disappointed, but this is our actual daily routine.
Daily routine, huh? I've been back in Mondstadt for a while now, but adapting hasn't been easy.
I don't think they've had a storyline about, like, soldiers coming back to, like, peaceful times since... I wanna say Inazuma. I think Natlan had a few instances of that, but it wasn't as prominent as Inazuma's, like, Sangonomiya's, like, faction.
Not long ago, camping in the wild and facing constant danger was our daily routine.
But you were still on the expedition then, right? Now you can finally relax.
Oh, you think so? Personally, I find it hard to feel at ease with any sort of daily routine. It was the Animo Archon who scattered the snowstorms that once swept Mondstadt. The Knights of Favonius who won the peace we now enjoy through conquest. A single unexpected incident could bring it all crashing down. So, rather than waiting for someone to turn my daily routine on its head, I find it more reassuring to follow an extraordinary routine.
I know Lohen doesn't fit the pattern of, like, oh, we're the good guy, we're only supposed to do good things, and he's a little bit more crazy, but he does fit the I'm going to be a martyr and I will sacrifice myself for anything type trope that the rest of the Genshin characters have.
We knights are needed precisely because the world is so fragile.
Oh, are you done handing out the candy already?
Indeed. Looks like you're all wrapped up here as well. Thanks for exercising such patience. This next task should give you a chance to stretch your legs. We're going to patrol the surrounding area for monsters.
Monsters? What, are the knights short-handed? You haven't held a sword in years.
Hey now, my retirement isn't official yet. It's just a patrol. I'm still more than capable of handling myself. Things did get a bit tough a while back, but look at me now, eh? Might as well get going while I still got pep in my step.
Never one to sit still, were you? Fine. Where are we headed?
It'd be interesting if the Adorno was like Lohen at one point, because it does seem like he can relate to him in the sense of like, yeah, you're full of energy and you think that this stuff is boring, but actually this stuff is super important for daily life.
We've had strange monsters show up around the outskirts. No one's gotten hurt yet, but you can never be too careful. Usually I just patrol the area for any approaching monsters, but this time I've got you for backup.
Yeah, forget about just patrolling. We can take them all on, no problem, right?
Piece of cake.
Sure, let's go.
Huh? That's weird. Paimon thought he'd be more excited.
Probably because they're not as strong as him, or they don't pose a challenge. Were you expecting a let me try my blade with you or something? Or perhaps another test subject?
Well, why not? Paimon doesn't get him at all. Weird. No signs of anything unusual here. Are there really monsters nearby?
If you're looking for the ones that have been behaving strangely, I fear you're here too late.
You're telling me he's an important part of this quest? You're telling me that he's here? Oh, I'm being fed. Anyway, I'm so normal about him. I'm so normal about him.
It seems someone beat the Knights of Favonius to the punch and took care of them already.
Oh no, who could that ever be?
D-Luke? What are you doing here?
What is he doing here? I don't know. I'm very happy about this. Anyway.
Long time no see, Mr. Adorno. You too, traveler. Paimon. Lohen.
Not that Lohen derogatory.
Were the monsters here wiped out by a certain Dark Knight hero by any chance?
No.
Why does he look like he's T-posing when he says this? Oh my god. Are you sure?
I'm not personally familiar with this Dark Knight hero you speak of.
Uh-huh, yeah.
But based on the rumors I've heard, the traces left on this battlefield don't match his style. Now this looks more like someone obtained advance intel on the monsters and came to clean up. Not even a single scrap remains.
Oh? So it would appear you're here to investigate, Master D-Luke. That's odd. Why would the boss of the Dawn Winery be interested in monsters?
Dawn Winery's caravans pass through Dornman Port. The rumors left me ill at ease, so I decided to see for myself. As for the Knights of Favonius, are they still understaffed even with the expedition's return?
Yes.
Huh. Strict as ever, I see. I took this patrol up myself. Gotta keep moving while I still can. I've been living this life for decades. Can't just sit idle, you know?
Thank you for your hard work, venerable benevolent knight.
Wait, what? Not even Varka gets that much respect from D-Luke.
I'd say that's Varka's problem.
That is Varka's problem, and also because he's a crippling alcoholic.
Eric only got away with causing that uproar by taking advantage of the Grandmaster's absence. If he and the Alder Knight had been here, they never would have allowed Krepus's heroism in driving off the dragon to go unrecognized.
And we didn't, like, posthumously, like, you know, give him a title or anything. Like, we could have fixed this between the years of whenever, like, that happened. I think it was his 18th birthday. I'm not sure how old he is now. But, like, whenever that happened, and then to now, it's been several years, I'm pretty sure.
And we old codgers back in Mondstadt wouldn't have been the only ones left to stand up for your father.
Well, it's good to know now that, like, people were fighting for him to get a title like that.
But they weren't there, were they?
Yeah, they weren't.
Let's cut the small talk. Since there are no clues here, I have no reason to stay. Goodbye, traveler.
No.
Paimon.
Stay, please. Please stay in this story. I know it's Lowen's story, but, like, please.
And take care, benevolent knight.
Aw, bye, D-Luke.
Ursa. Eric. Even when gone, some foes leave wounds that won't easily heal.
Ursa? E-Rock? Ooh, wait. Are we gonna actually say in the game now? We're gonna explain manga lore?
Oh, need me to explain? Sure. Ursa was a wicked dragon who could really take a beating, and Eric was an inspector who could have really used one.
Oh! I mean, you're right.
Allow me instead. Ursa the Drake was a dragon who first appeared in Mondstadt 1,000 years ago, bringing calamity with its immense might. After the Knights of Favonius were founded, our first Grand Master, Vanessa, sealed it away with the Animo Archon's help. After that, the dragon sank into slumber. However, just a decade ago, it appeared in Mondstadt once again. With the Grand Master away, its timing could not have been worse. Not only that, it would lie low when the Knights of Favonius mobilized to attack, only to suddenly re-emerge when they were resting.
Something, it's Dodore's fault.
Such perfect timing.
In the end, it was also perfect timing that the Fatui Harbinger who exterminated it just so happened to be passing through.
Right, exactly. And then he wanted more powers. Like, oh my god, look at what I can do for Mondstadt. We should have an alliance with Shejnaya. Ehe. A Fatui Harbinger, you don't mean.
That's right. Your old friend, the Doctor. Or would it be more accurate to say one of his segments?
One of his younger segments, for sure.
So, Ursa the Drake waking up. It was all part of some plot by that segment?
Not entirely. Even a Fatui Harbinger would have struggled to stir up such a storm in Mondstadt all by themselves.
So there was someone else pulling the strings.
Indeed. There was one other person who, seduced by transcendent power, secretly colluded with the Doctor. He was the then Inspector of the Knights of Favonius, and the greatest traitor to the Knights in 100 years. Eric.
The former Inspector of the Knights, so what's his relationship with D-Luke? A lot.
When D-Luke had just come of age, Ursa attacked a trade caravan from the Dawn Winery. It should have been nothing more than a common raid, a tactic they commonly use to incite fear. But the swaggering dragon was driven back by a mere merchant, D-Luke's father, Crepus, who paid the ultimate price.
With a delusion.
News of this defeat did not favor Eric's plan to seize power through terror, so he suppressed the truth, claiming he was doing so to maintain the honor of the Knights. If only I had discovered a moment sooner that he and the Doctor were working hand in glove. Perhaps I could have stopped everything that followed.
I mean, that's what started D-Luke on his Snezhnaya mission.
That's not your burden to shoulder alone. Eric hid his true colors well. Up until the incident with Ursa, even his victims had no idea who was responsible for their suffering.
They may not have gotten away for it for a time, but they all paid the price for sins now.
We needn't continue to live in the shadows of scum like that, old man.
Hoyo, tell us where you got the delusion. Was he the 10th? That's what I'm saying. I will live in my delusion that Crepus was the 10th Harbinger, okay?
You've got a point. We've got long lives ahead of us, after all. Let's get on with our next task, eh? This should lift your spirits a bit, I'm sure. We'll be assisting the 10th Company with their research.
It is crazy to me that we're getting this lore now. In Lohen's story, out of all things. Like, you would think you would get this in D-Luke's story at some point. Oh, there's Sucrose.
It's as we thought. The magic Miss Alice left behind isn't so easily understood.
I'm surprised we haven't gotten info on who the 10th Harbinger is yet. I'm assuming they're saving that for Snezhnaya, but that's just a theory. But I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I was told very early on while I was playing Genshin that the manga was a whole separate thing and it shouldn't be used as actual lore and that we shouldn't be believing in them. And I have found my retribution through this story and everything that's happened in Non-Cry. I'm so happy. You don't understand.
Hey, Sucrose! Huh? Is this?
Oh, why do we have a Nicole bubble?
Ah, Traveler. Are you here to assist with the development tests for the simulation training bubble Type 02?
I guess?
Is that the magic bubble that can recreate memories?
Used it too?
I was told not long after my return that I could use this to catch up with the various events, large and small, that transpired during our absence. But using this level of magic for, well, storytelling seems like a huge waste of resources.
You're not alone in thinking that. Our investigation team quickly recognized its broader potential for training simulations.
If we could recreate formidable enemies from Senior Knight's memories and incorporate them into realistic, safe training simulations, that could help raise the whole organization's combat prowess. However, we've been debugging the bubble for a while now, and we still haven't fully grasped its underlying principles. We're also struggling to balance realism with safety.
I feel like we should talk to Nicole about this, honestly.
Safety? Doesn't sound like something Alice would give much thought to.
That's so. Sounds interesting. Let me give it a shot. You're not here to take part, are you, Pops?
Oh, not to worry. I know exactly how much strength these old bones have left in them. I'm just here to provide the memories inside my head.
Oh? Then who was the tester in your original plan?
Miss Sucrose, The test arrangements are... Lohen.
Who's this Melastria Wonderland character?
Theodore. Why are you...
Yeah, I just happened to come along with Adorno to test this simulation training bubble. I take it you're the scheduled tester?
This seems very awkward. What's happening?
Yes, that's right. And these are?
Let me introduce you. These two are the honorary knight and his guide, Paimon.
The honorary knight? I didn't expect someone so distinguished.
And this is Theodore, a trainee medic with the 8th Company.
Oh, you're a medic,
like
okay.
You, he's one of Lowen's friends.
Lohen? Friends?
Friends?
Oh, no need to sound so surprised. I have plenty of friends. Don't I, Paimon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Paimon wonders how much this guy's friendship fee was.
I think maybe they were like friends way back when, perhaps, and then they had a little bit of a falling out, because that's what it feels like right now.
Hmm?
Theodore, isn't rescue and medical care more your thing? How did you end up getting roped into testing?
I actually helped to construct this simulation, so I understand a few of its basic principles.
Not the, actually.
Besides, I trained to become a knight too. And even if something happens, I should be able to patch myself up.
But you needn't force yourself to do this if Vice Captain Lowen's willing to take over. We might get more practical test data from frontline knights too. So...
Yeah, I suppose Lowen's the better pick.
Oh, now it's sounding like he's in his shadow a lot. That's interesting.
Chin up, Theodore. If anything happens to Lowen, we'll be counting on you to treat him.
All right. I doubt there's a memory out there that can hurt me, but let's get started, old man.
Come on! Show me what passes for an elite foe in your mind.
Don't get cocky, kid. You're not the only one who's been out on expedition with the Grand Master.
Poke them,
He's so
and
fast.
they fall apart.
Oh my god!
Yeah. They call this a secret source automaton? Fancy name for a jumped up toy.
Wait, stop. He's actually kind of fun to
Looks
play.
like my memories can't give you much trouble.
But mine probably can. You want to go up against one of the other bosses?
Now's our chance.
Use me as test data.
No fluctuation in pain parameters. Should we switch to a more normal test subject?
No need. Let's continue the test.
Are you sure? I don't think my memories will yield anything worth fighting against at this point.
Use my memories.
Don't we have a knight right here who's faced more terrifying foes?
Actually, you know what? Use Paimon's memories just so we can peek into Paimon's mind. What if she's Asmodee and then she fought even worse things?
Come on. Show me the Rahier of Solnari, as you remember him.
Are you sure? But her mind's empty? Surely we can unlock something in there. Let's have it fight both Doctor Bosses at once. I think I would actually die.
I'm not so disheartened that I'd fear his memory. I just want to see if I'm still as powerless as he claimed.
Moonlight.
Test
Great.
commence.
I was waiting for him to say a voice line. I guess not.
Did he really get that much stronger?
Yeah, we had to do a lot, okay?
Now it's your turn to
Oh, there he is.
feel
There he's talking.
afraid.
Ooh!
They're just memories!
I'm not doing as much damage as I like for him. I'm so surprised we didn't get Rahier as a permanent boss, honestly.
Mortal! Save those words for yourself!
Oh, gee. Oh, he is like mad. Oh my god. No, his VA is eating right now.
Now's our chance.
Struggle all you...
Lowen! Hey, Lowen!
This memory, Are we losing control?
I think we
Traveler,
are.
Help me stabilize it.
I don't think Lowen's doing too good right now.
Bet you weren't ready for this.
Oh shit. That's not good.
Wake up! Lohen!
No, his VA had bills to pay. That was great. Yo, I thought he was gonna kill him. I'm not gonna lie.
Mr. Adorno, are you...
I'm fine. Just threw my back out. Gotta take a break, that's all. But Lohen...
It's interesting that Lohen is just like, I'm not strong enough, and you like, it sounds like he feels a lot of guilt from not having that much power, whereas in like Tartaglia, right, he continues to fight because he wants to get stronger in the sense of like, I like a challenge. It doesn't seem Lohen has the same drive. I was expecting Revere to fully heal. I would have lost it.
Wound up hurting yourself from trying to hold back that final blow, didn't you? Theodore, go get him checked over. Last thing we want is to miss a serious injury.
All right. Lohen, come with me.
Oh, you're definitely the type of person who hates asking for help, huh? Oh, you are not doing good either.
Mr. Adorno, are you all right?
It's no big deal, just got old. Things stick with you once you're over the hill, waiting to be set off by the slightest exertion. Guess I'll have to ask Theodore for another prescription.
Is there something up with Lohen?
Could there be a problem with the magic? But if there were issues with the reproduced memories, the honorary knight should have noticed.
I tried to control the projection too. I don't think the magic is the problem.
Are you saying the problem lies with Lohen himself? Did the battle with the Rahier of Solnari set him off again?
Again? Set him off?
Lohen's pursuit of power began long ago. The traitor, Eric, collaborated with the Doctor on forbidden experiments in his quest for greater power. Lohen nearly became one of their test subjects.
Nearly, but what does that mean?
Experiments by the Doctor?
Could he be just like Kale? I was about to
Fortunately,
say
the Knights
Kale.
tracked Eric's cronies down, uncovering their plots before they could act. They cut their experiments short and tried to transport their victims away. But we intercepted them in transit and rescued everyone. It's all right. It's over now.
Oh, and both of them were part of it, huh? Yeah, that kid is traumatized to hell and back. I was very curious if this was like because of some type of PTSD, but it's sounding more and more like it now.
I heard about that. That was the incident that saw you gain the title of Benevolent Knight, right? I'd never have guessed that Vice Captain Lohen was involved.
I never deserved that title. We saved the kidnapped children, yes, but I failed to root Eric out. I couldn't find their experiment site, nor could I help Lohen fully shake off the trauma of that incident. He's always believed he needs power to stay free from others' control. I'd hoped the expedition might change his perspective, but...
The battle against Revere may have deepened his obsession instead.
So that's what happened.
It's tough having to act the part of a friend with someone like him, huh?
Yeah. Wait.
Oh, you saw right through us, didn't you? Nothing gets past you.
I may be getting old, but my eyes haven't failed me yet.
Also, Paimon's not exactly convincing.
Ignoring his methods, the fact that he's found companions willing to play along with his little charade shows he's made at least some progress. Even if you're just acting, maybe learning from you will finally help him figure it out.
Sucrose, what's wrong?
There's something I'm concerned about. Honorary Knight, would you mind taking a look at this? Strange. Mr. Adorno said that Lowen's obsession may have caused the projection to spiral out of control.
I feel like in this case, maybe he's trying to get power because he felt weak. And it's similar to like Linny's case where like, oh, I want to get stronger in order to protect the people I care about / myself.
However, the simulation training bubble type O2's parameters were all normal. If anything, it was the power Vice Captain Lohen released at that moment that appeared unusual.
Was it the power of God remains? Because it's always the power of God remains.
So, you haven't seen anything like this before?
No, it's not the elemental energy we usually encounter. And it isn't the Void Realm energy that Mr. Albedo talks about either. Do you have any ideas what it might be, Honorary Knight?
I thought I sensed some familiar powers back there, but I can't be certain.
So, you think there's something up with Lohen? He's not messing about with something dangerous, is he?
He could be.
That's not what I meant. I'm just reporting my findings. We shouldn't accuse our companions of anything untoward. Not without evidence.
You have a point. We've just run into this sort of thing way too many times. Can't be too careful.
I don't think he's taking it intentionally. If he is, it might be by accident, if anything. Where are the people he cares about, though? Himself? And then, I guess people in his company as well, I would assume. He might not show it in the same way that other people do, but I feel like he does care a little bit.
Why did you come here today? We clearly agreed.
Farka's orders, not my decision.
Even so, that was way too careless of you. Using so much power. What if we're exposed?
Then we'll just have to accelerate our experiments before that happens.
Okay. Well, that changes my mind on things.
That Lohen, he just up and left yesterday without saying a word. Let's check in with Adorno and see if he's there.
Well, I was gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, but fuck him, I guess.
Hey, Grandpa Adorno!
Oh, little Paimon and the honorary knight.
Feeling better today?
Right as rain. I wasn't really injured yesterday. Theodore had a look at me, and frankly, I'm feeling better than ever. I've his treatment to thank for my continued vigor. Without his help, they'd probably have buried me years ago.
Theodore? You mean the apprentice medic from the 8th Company? He didn't look all that skilled to Paimon.
He once aspired to be a knight fighting on the front lines, but perhaps the physician's path suits him better. Anyway, enough about that for now. Did you guys come here looking for Lohen?
Yes, but I'm also curious if Theodore is doing the same thing that Baiju did, where he's like experimenting with a bunch of things that could kill him and just experimenting on himself that way.
Yeah! He disappeared after trying the simulation training bubble yesterday. We can't find him anywhere.
Did he come back here?
Yeah, he left a note this morning. Said he wanted to apologize for what happened yesterday. He confessed that yesterday was all just an act, and that he couldn't stand this bone-dry daily routine. So, to make up for it,
I'll wipe out every last one of those annoying monsters.
That's how he apologizes? Huh. Totally his style.
See, he totally cares for him, just not in the usual way that we would assume caring about him. So he's gone monster hiding by himself. Should we go check on him?
Ordinary monsters pose no threat to him. What worries me is that something like what happened yesterday might happen again. If you could keep an eye on him, that would certainly put me at ease.
I'll keep an eye out.
It pains me to say it, but my sword-swinging days are over. If I went with you, I'd only get in the way. Guess I'll be handling today's routine work all by my lonesome.
I will say I do appreciate them having additional voice lines at the end, because I haven't had that in a while and I've missed it, so I am very thankful that they've had it at least for this. Wait. Hold on. Do my eyes deceive me? Hold on.
Yeah.
Yay! Oh my god, I'm so excited. A short while earlier.
Guess you're the last one. You'd better put up a good fight.
Oh, why are they enhanced though? Wait, can we talk about that?
Who's there? It ran away. I never thought a winery owner would care so much about hunting monsters.
Oh my god, you can see him through the bushes, bro. You're not slick.
Or could it be you're after something else?
And what about you? Are monsters all you aim to eradicate? Given how the previous scene was so clean that nothing was left behind.
Oh? First I've heard of it.
In that case, why don't we examine the monsters here? Perhaps we'll discover what it is about them that's attracting so much attention.
Ooh, he's sus of him. But also I'm thinking about, was it Diluc's story quest where we had to attract monsters with, I forgot what it was, but he was originally thinking to make it into his wine, but then it found out that it attracted a bunch of slimes.
Forget it. I'll go after the one that got away. Investigations and the like aren't really my style. See you around, Diluc.
Not the Diluc derogatory. They're fighting! Anyway, I get to hang out with Diluc. This is the best thing ever!
That's the gist of everything that happened before you arrived.
What's he trying to pull? Seriously! Forget punching bag night. It should be the needs a punch night.
So what's the deal with these monsters? Are they worth all this fuss?
Yeah, Adorno talked about them yesterday. Sounded like they're kind of weird, but they haven't hurt anyone yet?
Yeah, but it's weird that they're enhanced.
Which is partly down to someone secretly eliminating them. And partly down to them preferring to attack their own kind whenever hunger strikes.
What? They attack their own kind?
Yes. Eyewitness reports are scarce, so we can't be certain. But the monster remains here do show signs that they've been fighting each other.
Oh, wait, that's so suspicious.
Forming packs, yet killing each other. It's not the behavior of naturally occurring monsters.
It's certainly strange.
Huh? But if these monsters will attack each other, can't we just wait for them to wipe themselves out? Why be so vigilant?
Because such beasts bearing Ursa's
Varka's
flesh
here
have appeared
too.
before. And not just once either.
Oh, okay.
Varka!
Oh, so it is God remains, just this time it's a dragon and, well, a drake, I guess.
Well, this is a coincidence. Honorary
Coincidence!
Knight, Paimon, and you too, Diluc.
So, the Knights of Favonius are not entirely ignorant of this anomaly.
Honestly, from Varka's perspective, Diluc kind of just looks like a little kid. It's like, so you guys are doing something, huh?
Yes. The tragedy Eric wrought cannot and will not be allowed to happen again.
Did you just say Ursa's flesh? Is this somehow related to that Eric guy?
In his pursuit of transcendent power, he once conspired with one of Dottoro's segments to extract a serum containing the power of Ursa the Drake from the dragon's flesh.
Oh! When was this in the manga?
When the reckoning with the Knights came, he and his cohorts all injected themselves with that serum, causing us quite a bit of trouble. Their strength and bloodthirst increased in equal measure, and consumed by madness, they even attacked each other. Ironically, Eric ultimately failed to control that power. Not only did he turn his sword against his followers, but he went to his own demise in the process.
Ursa the Drake? What exactly is it? How could it have such terrifying power?
I heard it's existed for over 1,000 years, and even fought with the first Grandmaster?
That's right.
Then why did they only seal it away? Was even the founding Grandmaster unable to kill it?
No. It was spared because Ursa the Drake was once an angel.
What? Wait. You're telling me that giant dragon thing from the manga was an angel?
What?
I'm sorry?
I've heard that long ago, the angelic race was faced with a difficult choice, and Ursa chose to preserve its power.
Oh, kind of like Nicole then.
Having lost its mind
But in a
and
different
retaining
way.
only power, This angel remained drawn to human settlements, not realizing that its proximity alone would destroy many.
Is that why Vanessa decided to seal it away back then?
So you know that when they had to give up their form for power, they do, but I didn't expect them to turn into a dragon.
Yes, but it was awakened by the doctor's inducement, which was an oversight on the knight's part. I won't deny that.
Rather than assigning blame for the past, we would be better served by rooting out the present threat. But Ursa's flesh and blood, why would it reappear within these monsters?
Unless someone got a hold of more Ursa goop, I guess, and started injecting them into stuff.
Eric was, admittedly, once a knight in whom we placed much of our hopes. As such, he knows our methods well. Before he met his end, he destroyed all records regarding his experiment site. To this day, we have yet to find any information to locate it. I suspect we have the segment to thank for that too. But Dotori's backup plans were dismantled by the Traveler in Sumeru, a fact you're no doubt aware of.
Yeah.
We believe this means that the covert measures he took in Mondstadt have also ceased to work.
Ah, so those monsters, they all escaped from the experiment site?
I'm afraid it goes deeper than that. Someone has likely restarted the experiments.
Past experiments, Ursa's flesh and blood, angelic power. Does this mean that the power I sensed in Lohen yesterday is...
You noticed it too, then, during the commotion yesterday.
Yes, at the time I explained everything without actually saying the dialogue.
So it's possible that Lohen has been dabbling in forbidden experiments to gain extraordinary power.
He isn't bad enough to do something like that, is he?
Well, he might have good intentions, but not exactly the right method, I guess?
Wealth, power, authority. Too many things can turn a good person into a villain.
So says the person who murdered a bunch of people in Snezhnaya after his father's death or something like that.
Ursa, Eric, neither of them were the bad guys you might imagine before they made their fateful choices.
But no matter Lowen's intentions, it is my duty to pull him back from the edge before he goes too far.
So, what do we do now? Keep investigating in secret?
No need for that. That's why I'm here at Dornman Port. I'm going to find him and ask him directly.
Yeah, he's not the subtle type, so I'm not surprised. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, slippery little rat. Pretty good at running away, aren't you? Now, where will you go from here?
I love having a Pokemon battle in the middle of Mondstadt.
Hey, Lohen! Now's not the time to be cleaning up test subjects. The Knights are making their move. Lots of unfamiliar Knights showed up in Dornman Port today. Did yesterday's test expose us? Or did they capture an experiment subject? Could they have discovered?
It was only a matter of time. I'd say we were lucky to have lasted this long. Steadfast allies make redoubtable opponents, as they say.
What do we do now, then? Find a place to lie low?
That would make reaching our objective even harder.
What is the objective?
That you were able to come here freely means the Knights haven't verified their suspicions just yet. We have to go all in while we still have the chance. Do it now. Use me as a test subject.
Oh god, no.
Now? But those problems we were having before, we still haven't.
Why are you hesitating? I told you, we're not the same, you and I. I'm doing this for myself.
Uh-huh.
Extraordinary power comes with extraordinary risks. I figured that out a long time ago.
But...
do it, now! Or have you forgotten your goal?
This is a bad idea! This is an awful idea!
No, it's not working. Was the dosage too low? Or was the concentration too weak? Or maybe... the perfect result was never attainable. Lohen, we've got to hide. We can gather more monsters for experiments later.
No. Hide? How much time do you think the Knights will give us, huh? We've always been gambling with a small window of opportunity.
No, we'd only confirm their suspicions if we ran. That would make us targets no matter where we resurface. How would we get close to our target then?
Then, what should we do now?
We're going to break the target out tonight.
Huh?
Then, he can follow us down to hell.
As in the space and time location hell? Because that's a different type of hell now. Are we resurrecting E-Rock? Is that what it is?
As expected, the Knights of Favonius are acting swiftly.
There's a crowd gathering up ahead. Something about this feels wrong.
That's... Adorno!
Uh-oh. That's not good. A few hours ago.
Ha! I finally found you. Keep a close eye on it now. Don't let it stray too far from you again, all right?
Thank you. Thank you, Grandpa Adorno.
And don't run off into the countryside alone looking for it again. I know you're worried about it, but Hannelor's worried about you, too. We'll keep this our secret this time, but don't let it happen again.
Okay, I understand.
Oh god, and this is gonna bite us in the ass, huh?
A monster!
A monster? How did it get here? Something about this one doesn't look right. Don't be afraid. I'm here with you. Now stand up and get out of here.
But...
Run back home. Don't you worry. Gramps here is a knight.
And then he got barreled face first into that thing. This is not good.
The knights who arrived later defeated the monster. Its power far exceeded what is normal. Adorno fought it tooth and nail to buy time until they arrived.
Adorno! Adorno!
It's fine. You know my condition. I wouldn't have made it this far without your help. Fighting one last time to save others sure makes me feel more like a knight than lying in bed ever did. I'm sorry to do this to you now. I know you worked hard on those treatments. Lohen, the title of Benevolent Knight and the 5th Company's captaincy. If you don't want them, just let them go. Be true to yourself. That's all that matters.
Lohen, come with me for a moment. The investigative team's analysis shows that the monster that attacked Adorno bears Ursa's mark. Do you still intend to remain silent now that things have got this far? This isn't an interrogation. You can remain silent if you wish, but I hope you'll choose to come clean.
I'll talk. I'll confess everything and accept whatever punishment awaits, but please give me one more night. Tomorrow I'll go to the Knights of Favonius and explain everything. I swear it on my honor as a knight.
The honor is kind of very low for you right now.
That's the first time I've heard you swear such an oath in all this time we've worked together.
I know it doesn't carry much weight.
Then let's use the Benevolent Knight's name to balance the scales. Please, keep your promise this time, Lohen.
I'm sorry, Theodore. I'd intended to make Lohen captain and leave my title to you. I know how much you've yearned for that title since you were little.
It's not your fault, Mr. Adorno. I don't possess the talent that helped Lohen pass the Knight's exam so easily. Years of work, and I'm still stuck as a training medic. How could I ever inherit your title?
Medics, knights, we're all protecting people, aren't we? The way I see it, you earned
No. In truth, I've done so much wrong. And what I'm about to do is worse still.
So you agreed to his request? Just like that?
Hi, D-Luke. I love that you're here. No! Are you serious? He's just gone?
What else should I have done? Ask him to submit a report for my approval? Please, spare us both. I know how much Adorno means to him, so I trust the weight of his vow.
There once was a man who made many promises to my father in the name of chivalry. Yet in the end, he betrayed their friendship. Warped obsessions and the passage of time can turn friends into foes as easily as the wind changes its course.
Quoting Crepus, are we? That really takes me back.
I am I have so many emotions that I cannot express right now. Also, now I'm quoting his dad! Lohen sounds distraught. It's delicious eggs. I did not expect angst in my Lohen story, if I'm gonna be honest. I was fully expecting him to be like this crazy kind of character that he's just constantly having fun, but actually he's like very, I don't know. I was expecting more of like a mission-based kind of story quest than I was emotional heartbreak, you know? D-Luke also being here makes me very happy. And the fact that we're touching upon manga stuff is kind of crazy to me, actually.
Did you guys all know each other back in the day?
Well, Crepus and Varka, I believe, were similar ages.
Once, there were 3 spirited young men who imagined their futures together. One was a rich young master. He dreamed of becoming a knight, but ended up inheriting the family winery.
I love how small the Crepus text is.
Next came the hot-headed rule breaker, who ended up leading the Knights of Favonius. And the last one obtained neither the wealth he desired or the power he yearned for.
I'm so surprised that they were all friends before this. I thought, like, Varka and Crepus knew each other for sure, but I didn't realize how close E-Rock was to this whole group. The kids are traumatized. Everyone is traumatized.
Obsession was all that was left, piling up day after day into a towering spire.
Longing turned into obsession, yearning into jealousy.
Is that how Eric let the doctor worm his way in?
Eric made his own choices, no matter what was said to him. I understand his reasoning, but that doesn't mean I pity him. And it certainly doesn't mean I'll make the same mistakes again.
I'm glad at least they're not shying away from like, yeah, this person really actually did a bad thing and we're not going to apologize about him, you know?
I'm keeping a close eye on my subordinates this time.
Bad news!
Oh. What happened?
Hey, haven't finished talking yet.
You had the Yehoda face! Wait! I don't think we've seen this expression on Varka.
That voice. Did it come from where Adorno was just now?
We can talk about trust later. Let's hurry over and take a look.
Leedsburg, what's going on here?
Adorno's gone.
Huh?
Lohen and Theodore too?
What happened to Adorno?
I don't know. I was on patrol and I saw the door was wide open. I looked inside and everything was like this.
Oh, bad thought just came into my head. What if, I forgot their names immediately. Oh my god. What if Theodore took Adorno's body to experiment with? Oh, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna actually lose it. If that's actually the case, I'm gonna throw up.
Captain Adorno couldn't have gotten out of bed in his condition. Could someone have taken him away?
I think he got kidnapped.
Grandmaster, it's an emergency. Vice Captain Lohen barreled straight through our patrols and headed for the outskirts.
That kid, seriously.
Did he leave any sort of message?
Message? He looked like he was in a hurry. All he said was out of the way before rushing off.
And did you go after him?
Well, of course. But you know how fast he is. I'm afraid we...
Track him as far as you can. Leave the rest to us. D-Luke, honorary knight, I'm counting on you to help me with this one.
D-Luke's coming with us. Anyway, he's returning to night duties, even if it's not technically that.
Is this as far as we were able to track him?
He went into the ocean.
Well, he's not known as the 5th Company's sharpest arrow for nothing. Gone in a flash.
If you want to praise him, save it for later. Don't we have any more clues?
The dew on this grass is cold. Probably the effects of elemental energy.
Traces of elemental energy? I should be able to track them.
Oh, you really are something, eh, Honorary Knight?
Imagine actually using elemental energy. I'm glad that we're bringing this up. I feel like we don't get to use that power quite often.
Still, being spotted by witnesses and leaving traces. That's not the Lohen I know.
Do you think he wants to be followed?
Whether he's in a rush to complete something, or stop something from happening, our task remains the same.
Yep, let's get going. We've got to get to the bottom of this.
Are there any more things here? I like how it's actually kind of obvious where it is on the ground. It helps me with my poor eyesight. Anyone here? Lohen! Oh, you're going this way. We're going into a cave. Into a mysterious... Oh god, we are. I was joking about that, by the way. Oh, that's a wind turbine.
These metal scraps and vessels. It's like leading the expedition through Snezhnaya again.
The vegetation here is a little strange as well. Could Ursa's power be behind this?
Your earlier conjecture appears correct. This place indeed looks like an experiment site, left behind by one of the Doctor's segments. No wonder the
It's
Knights
not the
of
first
Favonius
time this
have failed
happened.
to discover the entrance for so many years. It was most likely his handiwork.
I'm not... Actually, you know what? We haven't had a... Oh, this was an abandoned site by Dodore since, like, Leah. And I feel like Inazuma, technically, as well? I'm thinking of specifically Tartaglia's story.
And once the concealment faded, someone discovered this place before us, restarting the experiments on Ursa's flesh and blood.
You don't think it was...
Hi! Why are we doing this right now? Hey, I'm not doing too good.
What a pain. How many more test subjects do we need to catch?
Oh god. I'm not gonna lie, the shaky animation's kind of making me sick. No, not the Delusion Factory. The mine that he was in.
What are you looking at? Stay put, and don't cause any trouble.
Are those Lowen's memory, mayhaps? Oh. Oh, I can move. Okay. I'm in baby jail. What do I do? Look outside. Okay, so there's a look outside here. You have a look outside? No, that's just a rock. And then there's also another look outside. Okay. It reminds me of that one location in Natlan where they were experimenting on people. Oh!
The experiment results have been confirmed. The serum dosage still requires adjustment.
Oh! They're dead. Oh, that's not gonna happen to us, right?
Sir, the new subjects are here. This brat's real vicious. Took a lot of work to quiet him down.
Yeah, because he's an ankle biter.
Interesting. I'll take a look myself.
I thought that was gonna be Dodore, but it's not. Found an abandoned clinic in Sumeru too. Oh shit, yeah, in the desert, you're right.
You shall soon surpass the common clay of this world. You shall cross into the realm of the extraordinary.
I don't think this is the entire intention, but when they said common clay, I was thinking of the Kreidenpunkt's albedo. Not exactly the same thing, but try to push the door open and leave. Is this the door? Which one is the door? Oh, this is the door. Damn, Genshin, we can't jump now?
I told you, don't cause trouble.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to get out. Also, why did you come in like that? Rude?
Was that a projection formed using memory?
Oh, you could see that too?
Seems like a trap laid to slow our advance.
A trap? Could it be Lohen again?
Nah. That kid would have come up with something way more deadly. In any case, Lohen isn't the only one who was captured by Eric and is familiar with this kind of magic.
Interesting that you're calling it magic. I'm assuming that line's supposed to be making me think about Theodore. Yep, there we go. There's the shot I was looking for.
To assist. On the contrary, I believe ending this as soon as possible is the best way to help you.
Maybe it was Theodore's memory?
In this? Is that what you're saying now? Back when the test subjects were escaping left, right, and center? Back when I was ready to give up? Who was it who said I should keep going?
Nah, flashbang.
Did all the test subjects escape?
You shouldn't experiment on yourself so soon, Theodore. Did you think that discovering Eric's lab and taking control of Dottoro's apparatus would be enough to help you restart their experiments? Look at you. You can barely lift a finger. Helpless to do anything but watch your test subjects flee.
Lohen, are you here to stop me?
Quite the opposite. Who do you think kept those monsters from eating you?
You took care of them?
I also plan to deal with the ones that fled into the wild. If you ignore them, the Knights of Favonius will follow them right back to your doorstep.
Why are you helping me?
I know what you intend to do with the flesh and blood of Ursa the Drake. I've read the examination report you wrote for Adorno. Old and frail, a mass of old injuries. One day you won't wake up. No one will be surprised. Without extraordinary intervention, that is.
I hit it! Even Adorno himself didn't see it.
Don't be so shocked. We're companions, both rescued by the benevolent knight. Did you really think I wouldn't notice your changes?
Is that why you're willing to keep my secret?
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I sincerely hope Adorno can live a while longer. It'd save me from inheriting any unnecessary responsibilities. But what I'm more interested in is power. Aren't you concerned that your monster experiments have hit a bottleneck and that your own body can't bear Ursa's power? In that case, use me as your test subject.
Without you, we'd never have come this far. We're finding the serum, continuing the experiments, bringing Adorno here? Were these ideas not all yours, Lohen?
Okay, well, the jump from that, like, little memory bubble to now, that's a little bit of a stretch, okay?
That's right. And that's why I'm also prepared for failure.
Or he could just accept it in the next thing and ignore the entire thing I just said. Anyway.
Failure. We're so close. As long as you don't blow our cover, we've still got a shot.
Well, about that, I feel like he feels guilty about all this. Like, he's just like, oh shit, I've gone too far. And that's why he's leaving the tracks?
Lohen, listen to me. The Ursa serum works.
He's trying to pay Lohen good. Lohen drenching himself in guilt. Listen, I try to think the best of everyone, so I'm hoping that maybe he didn't do that, okay?
Adorno's improving. He can get out of bed on his own now. If it weren't for you, I don't think he would have lasted the week. But I can only add low-concentration serum to Adorno's meals and medication for now. It won't cure the root cause.
Is that so? Oh, that's good to hear. The smoother your experiments go, the greater my hopes of mastering this power.
Do you think you could find the time to see him? He talks about you often.
I'll pass. I'd really rather not listen to his nagging. Besides, unnecessary contact only increases the risk of exposure. We're running out of time.
Oh, wait, unnecessary contact only increases the risk of exposure. Interesting. I wonder if that was part of it then.
The Knights of Favonius will notice something is wrong sooner or later. No matter how many tricks we pull. They'll only work for a time. How much longer until you have complete control?
Soon. Very soon. Thanks to your help, the serum's power has stabilized substantially. Though, I wouldn't call it a gentle concoction.
Don't go using it on the old man to save time.
Of course not. You're overthinking this. I know what I'm doing.
Uh-huh, so you say. Everyone assumes they know what they're doing right up until trouble lands on their doorstep.
I love how ironic this line is now, Lohen.
If that day ever comes, feel free to slap some sense into me.
Blow our cover. Do you think the Knights never suspected? Who do you think was delaying the investigation? How many times do I have to say this? We were gambling from the start. With our time, the Knights' time, and the time Adorno has left.
I personally saw it as him making excuses to hold off seeing Adorno. I think it's also partially that, but I wouldn't be surprised if there is a side effect to this as well, because of... I'm thinking of like Xiao's situation where like, he's like, oh, if you get near me and people who don't have visions come near me, they can start to get sick. I'm wondering if whatever is affecting Xiao has a similar effect with Lowen's experimentation.
If you lose a fight, you retreat. If you lose a bet, you accept it. Linger on the battlefield or at the gambling table, and we're bound to lose even more.
What do you want to do then? Stand by and watch him die?
Wake up already. In his present state, the serum would kill him. Would you prefer that?
I haven't given up yet. I completed the final refinements before you arrived. This is the refined high-concentration serum. So long as I use this, even you won't be able to stop me.
So, by saying this, are you gonna ingest it and then become a terrible, awful monster somehow or something?
You can refuse to cooperate. That's fine. It just brings me back to where I began. I'll finish this myself.
Relying on hazy childhood memories, Theodore was the first to find this place, restarting Eric's experiments to prolong Adorno's life. But at some point, the experiment failed, and the monsters escaped. Lohen then discovered him and offered his assistance, allowing him to continue extracting serum from Ursa the Drake. That appears to be the full picture.
What do you intend to do with them?
I'll leave that headache to Jean and the others to deal with later. Let them decide the appropriate course to take.
Well, I personally don't think he should have the title, like, in general.
For now, I'm more concerned about the remains of Ursa's flesh, buried here beneath the ground.
Ooh, there's lore. Hold on. Ooh, origins of the test, notes on the test subjects, and scribbled notes. Ah! Oh my god. Yes. Oh! I love that the first line is, Crepus is dead. Well then! A large expanse of blank pages. Varka is back. I'm bringing him everything we've achieved. I'm assuming this is Theodore writing it then? Hold on, notes on the test subject. I don't know if I was supposed to read it left to right or right to left. The plan to incite panic through the use of test subjects had progressed with remarkable success. Though even our most successful test subjects at this stage can harbor less than 1% of the total power within Ursa's flesh, the ensuing tumors and dread have proven far more readily disseminated and internalized among the masses than the Drake in its true form. The legend of Ursa has haunted this land for 1,000 years, after all. A plausible imitation of its form is quite enough to keep the populace in a state of perpetual dread. Moreover, the scrutiny and discontent directed at the Knights of Favonius will breed further chaos. It will pave the way for our northern allies to step in with their timely assistance. Oh, that's what they were trying to do in the manga, right? The whole table and everything. Regarding the mutual aggression among the test subjects, some researchers posited that the severed flesh was simply attempting to reconstitute itself into a single whole. Others, however, interpret this as Ursa's curse upon itself, that would allow no vestige of its power to persist in any shape or manner. A foolish, sentimental notion. A brute that has abandoned its wisdom cannot then arrive at the refinement of desiring its own extinction. There are no unsolvable riddles in this world. The experiments shall continue. Our mastery of this power is inevitable. It is only a matter of time. Risks are one thing, and results are quite another. We should give the necessary secrecy its due, and necessary sacrifice its place. Provided we keep a clean ledger, we keep our grip on the situation. The origins of the test. Though 1,000 years have passed since the first Grandmaster laid her seal, the Drake Ursa's power remains as formidable as ever. To regard it merely as a calamity or a scourge would be to squander its considerable potential. Should we succeed in deconstructing and taming Ursa's power into a controllable asset, the benefits, whether for strategic deterrence, tactical deployment, or targeted eradication, would be immeasurable. In light of these considerations, I hereby authorize the covert study of the relevant specimens. All pertinent records have been withdrawn from the general archives to preempt any unnecessary scrutiny from the Church or the Knights. Last Peace should not depend on the momentary intervention of individual heroes, nor should it be entrusted to the whims of inscrutable gods. Okay, so the origins of the experiment definitely was from Iraq. The notes on the test subject was from Dodore, and the scribbled notes was from Theodore, from what I can gather. Are there any other notes that I can scrounge around by? Also, these are the same machines as the bunker quest, if I remember correctly. I'm supposed to wander somewhere. Where am I wandering to? You know, the giant room back there. That would make sense.
According to the experimental logs, extracting high-concentration serum requires repeatedly stimulating Ursa's flesh to increase its activity.
Ugh, I don't like that you said it in
There's
that
an
way.
ominous feeling growing stronger by the second. Prepare for battle.
Uh-oh. Well, I brought Jean in case, so that's fine. Hello? Okay. I think that's where I'm supposed to prepare for battle. Well, Theodore's having a time.
Why? I used the highest concentration possible.
You're weak. And you don't even have the self-awareness to realize it.
Self-awareness? What right do you have to talk to me about self-awareness?
Right, I'm not gonna lie, he's right.
You lost control once before as well.
And that's how I know we can't go on. If the price for saving Adorno's life is his very self, then we won't be saving him, but the monster he'll become. Take a long, hard look in the mirror. Are you really the person he chose to inherit the benevolent name?
I won't accept this! I can't accept this!
I feel like, not me putting Diluc into every situation, but I feel like Theodore and Lohen are two sides of Diluc. Like, Theodore is the Diluc that saw Krepis die, like, very initially, and then went to Snezhnaya to kill everyone. Lohen is the more, like, mature-ish Diluc, where, like, he's come back after the whole Snezhnaya expedition. Am I putting things into Diluc terms because I really like Diluc? Yes. Is that necessarily the entire foil? But...
When was the last time I embraced the two of you like this?
Oh, wait. Stop. I'm gonna throw up. If he dies after this whole thing, I'm gonna be sad, but also it would be very fitting.
In the blink of an eye, you've grown too big for hugs.
Adorno?
How did you?
I heard everything. You've been helping me cling on, haven't you? It's thanks to both of you I have this chance to hug you once again. Just like old times.
I'm gonna throw up.
All that's left to say is, It's all right. It's over now.
Oh!
Why the tears? It wouldn't do for the benevolent knight to check out by making kids cry now, would it? Promise me, you'll see me off with a smile.
I just don't want to watch you.
Isn't it enough that you're here by my side?
Adorno! Theodore!
Lohen!
This issue has been resolved, I take it?
Not entirely.
Oh! Uh-oh.
What was that sound?
I knew it. You had to stimulate Ursa's flesh beyond the high-risk threshold to extract the necessary serum. If its power is allowed to continue overflowing, all nearby life forms will be affected. Just like the plants here and those monsters we saw earlier. Why are you still trying to act tough? You can barely lift a finger right now, can you? I know that feeling. Hand it over, and then get out of the way and watch.
The key to the underground is in the lining of my coat. Please, destroy Ursa the Drake's flesh and its power.
If Adorno dies
Goodbye.
before he gets back, I'm going
Adorno.
to lose my mind.
Go. That power was never meant to linger in this world.
Also, I wonder, again, you can add a counter to the Diluc one for this. I wonder how Diluc feels after hearing that roar after, like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 years after his dad's death. Like, that must have been, that must have hurt at least a little bit.
Past this point, that's where Eric and the doctor conducted their experiments on Ursa, isn't it?
Sure is. A madman seeking power and an angel who chose it. What a farce.
One that we're about to bring the curtain down on.
Ursa the Drake's residual power is not to be underestimated. Eyes on the prize, everyone. This will be a tough fight!
Oh! What was that noise over there?
Monsters. Captured for experiments long ago. They've survived until now thanks to the doctor's apparatus and Ursa's power. I added quite a few to their number myself. Looks like they're getting restless.
Did you really need so many?
Are you sure your cages are sturdy? We could do without them complicating our fight with Ursa.
Well, if they were sturdy, I wouldn't have had to work so hard to clean up previous escapees. But don't worry, they won't disturb you. I guarantee it.
Are you sure? Are you planning to...
The ambitions of old subordinates. Revenge for beloved family. Those are your grudges to settle, are they not? In much the same manner. You just leave the monsters I captured to me. Oh, one last thing. Vice Captain of the Knights of Favonius, 5th Company, requesting permission to attack.
Ha! Finally reporting in before you sortie, huh?
I didn't know sortie was an actual term, huh?
Give him hell, Lohen. And don't die. That's an order.
In that case, please dispose of Ursa at your earliest convenience.
Traveler, should we help him?
No, let him face his fight. Oh, well, the option is that, literally. Let him face his fight alone. He has his own scores to settle.
Oh, looks like that kid's friendship fee wasn't a complete waste after all, huh?
Can he handle them all?
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Trust him just as he trusts us. After all, he's set to become the youngest captain since your appointment.
Eric, Rarier, Dottore. And now, Ursa. Guess I'm not destined to rise to such challenges. But ordinary people, we have our own battles to fight.
So go. Settle things with your obsessions. Once and for all!
Nice. Ooh!
Leave none standing.
Oh, wait. I need to check this, just in case. What decision will Lohen make in the face of irrevocable fate? Okay. I thought we were gonna look into his psyche a little bit. I will say, he's kind of fun to play. Low key.
Like lambs to the slaughter. Things seem pretty intense over there too, huh? That's a battle between legends and a drake for you.
I hope we get to fight the Drake half on this point, and not just Lowen's section.
Struggle all you want. Let's fight.
With me! Charge!
Oh my god, this art is so pretty!
Your verdict is?
Anyway, new wallpaper.
Now, be gone!
Oh, I can't. I'm assuming this is Animo. Anyway, he's so pretty. He's so pretty. Anyway.
Wanna leave, do you? Can you hear Ursa's call? Or is it the serum you smell? Well, I'm afraid that just won't do. Behind me stand not only heroes who battle wicked dragons, but slow, fragile mortals too.
I'm really hoping they didn't just leave the Ursa fight to that one image.
So, come at me, each and every one of you.
You didn't need. I thought you had to ingest that. I didn't realize just touching would give you that power, but okay. Oh, I'm enhanced.
Their strength and bloodthirst increased in equal measure, and consumed by madness, they even attacked each other.
This is the refined high-concentration serum. So long as I use this.
Yes, good. Come get your fill. Not one of you will get past me.
Sometimes I'm worried that the voice lines will get cut off if I kill them too fast.
Bet you weren't ready for this.
Oh, it is so blurry. Lohen, I don't think you're doing too hot.
Struggle all you want. Leave none standing.
Rejoice. You shall soon surpass the common clay of this world.
Oh my god, wait,
You
have we
shall
had
cross into the
Eric
realm
voiced?
of the
I forgot his name's not
extraordinary.
E-Rock, it's Eric. Has he been voiced before?
Once, you believed you could control your fate by killing power.
Slow, weak, powerless, mortal.
Then, your paltry arrogance was smashed by power beyond reason.
Wait, hold on, is that Lowen's voice? Are we gonna have a Lowen to Lowen talk?
Except that we should send our strongest warrior to fight Nodcry's battles.
You are not special. That is the truth. One you once thought you had accepted.
What do you want to do then? Stand by and watch him die?
Yet you will not suffer a mundane death to befall you. You are not wrong, you never have been. Power is the sole solution to all things. It is how we grasp destiny by the throat. It is how we resist even death.
If I had a nickel for every time we're having a little talk to ourselves within, like, this past month, I would have 2 nickels right now!
You simply lack enough of it, not even close. Unless you accept this gift. Power means things are neither good nor evil. Have you not always believed so? Carving up abyssal power, seeking aid from a coven of witches, leaning on to find favor.
I love that Venti is here for Venti reasons.
Is there any difference? Are mortals unworthy of power? Now then, accept my strength, my guidance.
Woo! Wait, this is a screenshot and a half for sure. Wow.
You're right. Power is just power. It's humanity's arrogance and stupidity that invite destruction.
Oh!
Not so talkative now.
You embrace mediocrity. You spurn my counsel.
This is
What
giving
I
gifted
desire,
kid syndrome, Loki.
I'll take with my own two hands. If I accept your guidance, I wouldn't be the master of that power now. Would I?
I feel like this is very much the I'm nothing like you, but like turned up to the max.
Don't control.
I'm surprised the blade fell out so easily from his hand. I'm not gonna lie.
Lohen! Wake up! Lohen!
Man, did we not get to see the fight against Ursa like at all besides that one image?
Lohen!
Aether gets
You trying
one
to burst
line.
my eardrums? I was just taking a quick nap. That fight took a lot out of me, you know.
We don't see like his hand literally bleeding out right now.
Never thought I'd hear you say something like that.
In your hand, is that Ursa's serum?
I didn't inject myself with it. I just used it to attract the monsters.
Oh, okay,
Can't
so
exactly
you
deal
crushed
with
it to
out of
attract the
control
monsters. Got
monsters
you.
when I'm going berserk myself, can I? Plus, wouldn't want you finishing off Ursa just to turn around and have to deal with me.
I wish we got to see Ursa. Man, like, I know we've literally only been able to see Ursa through images, like with this one, and also with the manga itself. Guys, you have the Bakinawa. You could just probably reskin him and call that Ursa. Like, let's be so real right now. We could have had a second fight.
There's still a little in my system from previous experiments, though. That stuff gives you a real headache.
Ursa's flesh has been destroyed. There shouldn't be any further risk of activation.
I see. Totally obliterated, huh?
I mean, you just met Ursa's conscience. I mean, I guess, but technically it was all within Lowen's hand. That doesn't count as actually fighting him. Lowen just stabbed his own hand and then that called it a day. I want 1v1 dragon fight.
What about Adorno and Theodore?
A reinforcement showed up. I had the knights escort them back. As for Theodore's punishment, and yours, I'll look into it later. Stay with him until the very end, you hear?
Thank you, Grandmaster.
After some time.
Do not stand by my grave and cry. My life I gave to wipe tears dry. Here rests the benevolent
knight.
Aw, so he does die in the very end. If they gave us another last moments section, I think I would have cried, actually.
This epitaph suits you, old man.
Who chews bubblegum while visiting a grave?
Oh, you're to see Adorno too, are you? Hey, want some gum?
What flavor is it? No thanks.
You always like messing around with this stuff. Said it made the kids happy. Pretty sure he'd be glad to receive candy on the other side.
So, these, did you make them all?
I had nothing else to do during confinement, so I made candy to stave off the boredom.
Some candies require a lot of equipment, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, no wonder we didn't see you at the award ceremony. You were in solitary confinement the whole time, huh?
Were you plotting with
That
Clee?
wasn't all. our dear reasonable acting Grandmaster Jean handed down 2 other punishments.
It's mint flavor, it's a special dish. Okay, I don't like mint gum, I'm not gonna lie. And what were those?
The Knights have decided to rescind my commendation and not promote me to captain.
Uh-huh.
The title of Benevolent Knight is to be buried with Adorno. The position of 5th Company Captain will also remain vacant.
Oh!
For the time being.
Interesting actual consequences to your actions.
Is that really okay?
To quote Varka, look, Mondstadt did just fine for a long time with only an acting Grandmaster, right?
He sure can be persuasive when he wants to be.
And it's all the more so for the title of Benevolent Knight. I will not allow anyone unworthy to inherit it. Even if the unworthy successor is me.
Paimon suddenly felt like that title suited you for a second. Must have been her imagination, eh?
He never wanted those anyway, so it's a win-win for him. It's a win for Lohen because he doesn't have the title, and also it doesn't fit him in the slightest. G-Luke gets a win because he's still the youngest captain ever in Favonia's history. I think the only one that doesn't benefit from this is Adorno, because he wanted to pass down the name. Well, I guess in his, like, deathbed, air quotes, in the last scene, he was just like, don't take the title if you don't want to, like, be free of those burdens. So I guess that kind of rescinds it, but still, I think he still wanted to pass it down at some point, you know?
You think so? I prefer a different title, really. The ends justify the means knight. The a win is a win knight. The punching bag knight.
Sounds alright, too.
That said, it seems this sinner will have to win a few more battles first before getting his next commendation.
Are you still pursuing victory? Are you still... Well, I think power's more likely one.
Of course. After all, someone once told me, acknowledging
the world
my
was gonna
limits
roll me?
is the first step towards transcending the mundane.
Oh. He's also dead, so that's not really a benefit. Right, like he didn't... Well, his lifespan was extended because of the serum, so he did get to, like, be with the 2 kids for a long period of time. But also, really, Adorno's the only one that suffers out of most of this.
I'll keep winning, no matter what it takes. Relax. Learning from our mistakes is part and parcel of getting stronger, no? Besides, I know why I pursue power. Forgetting what you wanted in the first place? That would be true defeat. Do I look like that kind of idiot to you?
Woo! If I said yes, would you kill me? But how many people remember in the end?
It's food for thought. Best to have someone on hand to help if something does go wrong.
So are you considering me as a friend then? Like an actual friend?
In that case, until I'm strong enough to shoulder everything on my own, don't grow old on me. All right?
Cool. That being the last line? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Wait, I can't even... There's no interactable for it either? Stop. You can't even look at it? You can't even see the epitaph? Boo. Honestly, aside from the whole Ursa thing, which it's such a shame that they didn't do a whole fight sequence with Ursa, but it's also, I know it's technically Lohen's story and it's not the Luke or Varka story, but having an Ursa fight would be so cool, okay? I really wanted an Ursa fight. Also, Ursa was a name that's been mentioned like multiple times throughout like Genshin history and all of that. I wish we got to see an Ursa, you know? But you got more Ursa lore, that is something. I will take more Ursa lore. The fact, ooh, the angel thing. Everything's tying together. Everything's tying together. Oh my god, you're so right. There was no cutscene. I guess the art replaced the cutscene, but like, I'm so surprised. We didn't have a cutscene at all. Huh. That scene was the game engine, right? Not an actual cutscene. They did something similar with Varka's, if I remember correctly, but it wasn't like one of those like, finale cutscenes that they did with, again, Varka or like some of the other characters that we have. I'm surprised he doesn't get one, actually. Like, I couldn't pause during then, but I wouldn't count that as a cutscene, in my opinion. maybe they're saving Ursa to come back for the end. I don't think they should. This is coming from my opinion. This is my opinion only. I don't think they should bring Ursa because this feels like a very good finale for Ursa, considering all the stuff that we know of since back in the day and back in the manga, you know? Should have showed the two parts of the fight separately. I genuinely think that's my only gripe with the story because, like, you do get to see a lot of Lohen's psyche. It fulfills the one thing that I wish for all story quests, which is to focus on the main character that they're telling. And they did quite a lot. So I'm very happy about that. I get a bonus in this story because Diluc's here and there's a major investment of Diluc in this story. So low-key, this is a Diluc story quest part 2, but actually they should actually also give me Diluc story quest part 2. I'm just saying. But yeah, it was enjoyable otherwise. And also, like, I didn't hate any of the characters. All of them are great. Like, even if I dislike them from a character standpoint, as like, oh, you're doing awful things, I dislike you in that way, but you're still written as a good character, everyone was still a really good character in here. That's true. It was also very short. But I will say, it's better that way. Have a concise story that makes me cry or like makes me feel something will be better than having a long drawn out story where I'm bored. I would rather feel something in a story and have it be short over that.